Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am so excited to finally be back and filming today. It has just been the craziest past few weeks. I had my second to last quarter of my master's degree just ended last week, so it was quite a lot. We had a lot of really complicated assignments due, but it's finally over and I'm on spring break. So I am ready to share some of my favorite songs to bring me out of that seasonal depression into this summer mindset that's fast approaching. So we're gonna be definitely talking that today. I think we're gonna focus mainly on like girly EDM songs, as well as some future funk and future bass, which really is my OG shit. So I'm so excited. Without further ado, let's get into it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you want, and let's go. I feel like I want to start by talking about some artists that I recently saw live. I might have said this before on my channel, but I love to go to this event called Subculture here in LA. It's a pretty popular event, but I like to go to it because it has a lot of different artists, mainly in hyperpop or like EDM subgenres, that all perform together. So it's a really good place to discover new music because there's just so many performers on the lineup. And the recent one that I went to, it just had a lot of female artists, and that was just so amazing for me, obviously, because it was so empowering to see all these women just break it down on the stage. It was absolutely insane. And one of the artists that I did know prior to this was The Deep, and the fact that The Deep was there was crazy because she's Korean, and so she flew all the way out to do this performance. So after hearing her live, I was so excited to go back and re-listen to a lot of her old stuff because I think she came onto my radar when she released Boppy. I think it was like back in 2023 or so, and I really liked that song, but then moving forward, I didn't really vibe with a lot of her stuff, so I felt like seeing it live again kind of like refreshed my love for her style. And I also think she's really grown as an artist since then too. She's definitely found a lot of producers that are able to execute her vision in the exact way that she wants, and it really pays off. So anyway, so the first song that I want to play is Got to Be Lucky Star. This song is so poppy. It's so good. Oh goodness, that was very... It's very hyper pop, but yeah. This song is just super classic hyper pop, and I love also, like, I'm watching the little video on Spotify that goes with it. She had such a good rollout of media associated with her album K-Pop Bitch. Like, you gotta go watch it on YouTube. It was so good. Also, I want to mention, yes, I know my nails are absolutely insane right now. So the reason why my nails are like this is because the entire time I was writing and typing, I think I typed like over 30 pages of writing total in like a 2.5 week span. The entire time I was like, I just wish I didn't have to do this and I could have like nails that just would debilitate my typing skills. So the minute I was done, I was like, bam. So I feel like we have to play as well. Oh my God, like I literally cannot function with these nails. I feel like I have to play her song Makeup. That one was released a little bit before this recent album came out, but the crowd was turning the fuck up to this song. Like, it was so freaking good. I think it was like when I walked in, she was playing this song, and the crowd was like, you'll see. I mean, it's just just good. Like, it's just good. Anyways, yeah, but I would definitely check out K-pop Bitch. She has a lot of other like EDM, almost more focused songs as well. Some really good bass lines and stuff going on. So I don't know, overall a really good album. Now I want to talk about Kyra Machida. This is also another artist that I saw at the Subculture with the Deep, and before seeing her live, I had never heard of her music before, and this is why I'm telling you guys, you just have to go to live events. Just go. I know that not everyone lives in like a major city, but if anywhere near you is doing live events and you like music, you gotta just catch a vibe and go. So yeah, I was in the downstairs area, and I think I had seen someone else that I knew I wanted to see, and then I just stayed at that stage, and she came out, had 2 backup dancers, was doing heavy choreography the entire time. I was like in shock. And then I look her up on Spotify and I'm like, she has less than 100,000 monthly listeners. Like, this is insane. Like, people need to know her. And during that set, she played a song that hadn't been released yet, but is now out, and it's called Humiliation Ritual. And this song is so freaking good. But like I'm saying, now I have like a memory associated with it. I feel like I'm in the know, you know? So I don't know. I just always say, go to the live events and you'll find some really, really amazing artists. So this is Humiliation Ritual by Kyra Machida. It's very hunty, okay? Very, very hunty. She is so good. Watch the music video to see her choreography. Amazing. All right, so I've waited long enough. We now have to talk about the album of the motherfucking year. Okay, this is MGNA Crrrta's Beautiful Disaster. Bam. Oh my gosh, this album is insane. It's so cute, even the like physical album with the, I like to call it a psychedelic twilight aesthetic. This is just gonna be my vibe this summer. I've been thrifting so many clothes that are extremely 2014 coded, so I have a feeling that this is just gonna be my type of summer instead of the 2016 trend. That's gonna be what I'm going for. So yeah, this album is insane. I've been listening to it top to bottom on repeat 4 days on end. It's not okay. And I don't know, it's really hard to pick a favorite song, like I said, because they just all go together so well. But I would have to say BFF is probably my #1 right now, just because it was released as a single like beforehand. So I've been listening to it the longest, and I don't know, let's just play it. MGNA Crrrta, like, what on earth? You guys are insane. It makes me like angry almost. And then we have Heels Broke Equals Died. clicking on one, you already know this is insane. And then I feel like my underrated favorite has to be Gimme It All. Girl. It's like, it makes me emotional, I don't know. I feel like the reason why especially BFF makes me really emotional is that I feel like Magna Carta has just encapsulated that vibe of like me when I was 13 or 14 imagining how I would be in my 20s, and I'm like, I am that bitch. Like I made it. I'm here. I'm living life the way I wanted to. And I'm also super close with my two sisters and a lot of my girl cousins, so I feel like we're all super iconic and we're all still super close and share that bond. And I don't know, it's like we're together wherever we are and we're just like doing crazy shit, all of us, but we just have that deep connection, that female friendship that is just so priceless. But anyways, so that's the vibes that I'm carrying into summer. I'm so excited to see my sister literally tomorrow. We're gonna be hanging out all weekend, so I mean, it's just, this is the vibe that we're going for. Anyways, I feel like the next album that we absolutely have to talk about is You by Underscores. This album and just this whole entire new promotion is so surprising to me because I listened to Underscores back when it was just like very glitch, like post-punk vibes, and now it's definitely still has that energy, but very much on the pop side of it, and I just love it. I feel like my favorite song off the album is either Hollywood Forever or Wish You Well. I'm gonna play a little bit of Wish You Well because it's like, how are we combining almost a 90s pop R&B with like glitch post-punk? Like, I just don't understand, but it's working somehow. Girl. Oh my god, like this guitar hook, tell me Justin Timberlake would be like, you know? It's so catchy, oh my god. There's so many switch ups in this song though. I don't know, this song is such a mashup of all sorts of different genres together, and that's what Underscores just does so well. Anyways, but I didn't want to do too much from this album just because it's a bit different than the vibes I'm going for this particular episode. So yeah, we'll circle back to Underscore at another time when we're talking more of that post-punk glitch stuff. All right, before we transition too far away from this hyper feminine pop music, I want to talk about BAYLI. I was a little surprised that BAYLI released an album that really fits with the rest of these songs, just because I feel like my knowledge of her was from a really freaking long time ago. And I just looked it up. The songs that I have saved from her are from 2021, from her album Stories from New York. I have particularly liked Foreigner the best out of all of them, and it's very much like a alt pop vibe. So like this hyper pop crazy EDM-y vibe is just so out of left field to me. But honestly, I haven't been keeping up with her discography chronologically, so I don't know if that's like so crazy. But anyways, all of that is to say that you got to check out her new album called No Re-Entry. My favorite song from the album is the first one called Sugarcoat, so let's play that and get a little sneak peek, because this is some cocky shit, okay?
You adore me, sugarcoat it for me. I need your attention, everybody bores me. Super superficial, everybody corny. I need your attention, baby come explore me. Like the taste you wanna hate the how. Push up, cut in lines.
Like, girl, that energy is crazy.
I know you daddy paid for the tape, Maserati. I do this shit for real, and you do it as a hobby. That bitch is about my money, when I lobby.
I'm obsessed. Alright, so I feel like the genres I'm going to talk about next, which is future funk, future bass, and a little bit of breakcore, don't connect sonically as much to the genres that I was talking about earlier. But I feel like for me, where the connection lies is really in the nostalgia. I was kind of talking about it with Beautiful Disaster, but that kind of reminds me of how my 13-year-old self would look at how I am now, and it just reminds me of how far I've come, I guess, and in that way it gives this idea of nostalgia. But I feel like for future funk and future bass, it really is a genre that I listened to on repeat back in my early high school days in like 2016 to 2018, and whenever I listen to it, it just reminds me of how fun the internet was at that time, how I would go on YouTube and like watch people like Shawn Wasabi upload videos of them making music, and we really used YouTube videos as like a streaming platform. The main channel that I followed during this time that really put me onto a lot of amazing music was Avian Cloud, but a lot of other people use like Trap Nation and stuff to discover new music. So I don't know, whenever I listen to these genres, I just am reminded of that time when I was so innocent and just like excited to listen to all this music. And so yeah, I feel like I kept coming back to it during the time when I was really stressed with my finals, because I was reminded of myself sitting in my room at 16, like playing these in the background as I like stressed out over my math homework or something. So I don't know, it just kind of puts me in that good mood to kind of get my work done. So yeah, so I feel like the first artist that we have to talk about to introduce us to this genre is Moe Shop, because Moe Shop has just been around for freaking forever and is so good, like consistently. And they recently put out a song called HARDCODED, and girl, let me tell you, this song is just so what I needed during finals week to get my energy up, you know? Oh my god. A little loud. There we go. Yeah, the song is very repetitive, but this is so Moe Shop's vibe. I hope I'm saying their name right, by the way, but yeah, and I've also been listening to a lot of live stream DJ sets by Moe Shop. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the events that they're at, they like live stream it, and it's been a really fun way, again, to like recall how I used to listen to music back in the day on YouTube. And I don't know, it's just so fun to see a live set as well, or like a live DJ set. It's about time I play my favorite song by Moe Shop. This is Good Night Baby. Oh my god. is Notice with TORIENA. Girl, oh my god. This is my shit, bro. If they ever come to LA, I'm gonna lose my mind. I know they've like been in the West Coast before, but yeah. You already know. I feel like I have to talk about Dark Cat. Dark Cat might have my favorite song of all time, and that is Crazy Milk. This song is so nostalgic for me. This was like one of my first songs that I was individually found myself. Like, obviously I listened to a lot of music that my parents listened to and stuff, but this was a song that like I found and just like listened to the shit out of on YouTube. And there's two versions of the song. One has some lyrics that I think were copyrighted and aren't available on like normal streaming platforms, but on YouTube you can still listen to the old video. So let's do that now. I cannot express how much I love this song. I love this song so much. The other song, of course, that I love by Dark Cat is Bubble Tea. This song is also high up there on my favorite songs of all time, but I think that Crazy Milk takes the cake.
Let's go to see the stars and the moon. I'll fly far into space as long as I am with you. The light in my bright eyes when you're near. The fluttering I feel in my chest when you are you.
Yes, oh my gosh. Okay, yes, love Bubble Tea. I'm now seeing a video that I just have to play. Shawn Wasabi was obviously super formative for my early music taste, and the song Marble Soda is something that you can't really get on streaming services, but you can get on YouTube, so we're gonna play that.
Please enjoy.
Like, this is why I've been playing this stuff, is because you already see like how I'm reacting right now, and like if I was in a bad mood and I'm playing this, like, you know I can't be in a bad mood anymore. This is 10 years old, oh my god. I'm so old. Girl. I can't. So I'm like looking at this and now I'm remembering like in 2016 I would have actually been between 14 and 15 because my birthday's in November. So I would have been 14 like most of the time. So like, it's so crazy. But yeah, so that is a little bit of the super throwbacks from this. but I think now I've been listening to a lot of like breakcore mixed in with the future funk as well. And I think one of the artists that is currently just pushing the boundaries is xaev, I think, or xaev. And they recently put out like 2 singles, or like a little duo of songs, and I just love everything that they've been putting out so far. I feel like my favorite song by xaev, I think I'm just gonna say xaev, is Wizards. This, oh my god. You can tell how much of a non-lyrics person I am by the fact that I can't even remember the lyrics to like songs I listened to for 10 years, so. Like, it's got that future funk, but it's a little bit more crazy. I can't. I love this song. Oh my god, I'm like literally singing a song that I don't think I mentioned in my last video talking about digicore, but I forgot that also, aside from P2 Labo with asstoro, another song that I listened to by asstoro early on in my discovery of his music was Abyss Pain with safmusic, because this song is just so different from anything else that he's ever made. This is another like breakcore song that I guess I would say breakcore, like I don't know. But it's in my playlist Future Breakcore that I'm in right now. Sorry, I like got so sidetracked, but I just had to play that because like I just talked about asstoro. I love safmusic's bio too. It says real J alternative OG, like hell yeah. Just to round out my peruse through this playlist, there's an artist called Laxcity, I think is how you say it. I don't think it's Laxcity because he's not from the US, but it might be, I don't know. But he had a recent EP out called Starting Over. This EP, I literally saved every single song. Like literally every single song is saved because it's the perfect study music for me, weirdly, which again is like why I'm talking about future funk and future bass and a little bit of this like breakcore kind of vibe, is because I've just been listening to this nonstop while I was studying. So I just have to mention him, and I don't know, it's hard to pick like a favorite from this obviously, but I'll just pick the first one, Starting Over. Let's play that. Yeah, this is on, I think this is future bass instrumentals. Yeah, I have a future bass instrumentals playlist that is the one I usually play when I'm studying. The first song I ever heard by Laxcity is called Book, and it was out in 2021. This song is, I love this song so much. Songs like this. This is off, yeah, the 2021 Whoa EP, Disconnect. Girl, I can't. I love Laxcity. Okay. start wrapping up. Oh, there's just so many things to play. We need to not get too far into the weeds, so I'm gonna round this out with another future funk song. I'm trying to pick, oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna do Losses by Tokimeki, I can't say it. Something Anarchy, a lot of people, but yeah. I've been listening to this song a lot lately. I don't know when this was out. 2021. Okay, that was just the magic year, I guess. I love that part. Now I have to play one more. Oh my god, okay. I'm gonna play Girl Talk by Kyra. I think this is Mandarin. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Let me see. This is Japan. Okay. Girl, I can't. This is an old song too. Let's see. 2023, okay. Alright. But yeah, I could listen to this stuff all day. As you can see, I knew it was going to be a long one, but if you guys have stayed till the end, thank you so much. So yeah, this is just some of my stuff that I've been playing again, like I said, to kind of get me through finals week. I am the type of person who loves to study with like really crazy music. It helps me type faster. And so yeah, I've been listening to a lot of this like girly hyper pop stuff, especially again, going to that Subculture concert kind of inspired me to take a look back at a lot of these recent releases by some artists. And then at the same time, I had to go back to my roots and something that was very calming in a nostalgic way again, to study to, and that of course had to be future funk, future bass, and a little bit of that breakcore, like, I don't really know, that other style. So yeah, so share any music down below with me of stuff in these genres or anything at all, and I'll be happy to take a look and comment again and chat with you guys. So I am so happy to be able to film today, and I hope to film again soon. I'll see you guys next time.